Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, May 18th, 2020. We only have 7 days left together. Oh, I'm so sad. So work as hard as you can. I know summer's really close, but even if you were in class, we'd be still doing a lot of our work. So this is our last week with MyView, and then we're going to kind of pepper in some fun things. For math, we're going to work on time this week and just try to have just some last moments together. If your parents didn't let you know, I am going to be offering a Google Meet every day at 1 o'clock. So we get one more week of just friendship and enjoying each other. If you can join me, great. If not, I totally understand. Everyone's a little bit busy at home. But I would love to just see you guys. We're going to try to do something fun every day. Our Monday one's going to be our best part of our weekend. And then Tuesday, I do know we're going to be doing a scavenger hunt, a special scavenger hunt. So let's go ahead and get started with our day. So today for Countdown to Second Grade, it is Nature Day. Hopefully that rain stops. That rain on Sunday was just crazy, wasn't it? So Nature Day, try to go and take a nature walk with your family or just kind of look for some neat things out your window if you can. But today is Nature Day. Something fun I have for this week is I want to see how many points you can get, okay? There's no prize or anything, just a really cool see who can beat me. And so I have some fun movement things, and every time you do one, it's worth different points. And I'm going to be doing these with my family too, so I'll let you know tomorrow how many points I have. And by Friday, I want to see if you have more points than me. So some things on here are like make a paper airplane, see how far it will fly. Ooh, look at this. Take a bike or nature walk. That is on our Nature Day. So if you did that, you get 2 points automatically. You can have a family race. You can even do your own free choice one. It says how long can you hula hoop. If you don't have a hula hoop, then try to just pick something else that's similar to keeping it the same, maybe a jump rope. See how long you can balance on each foot. So those are just all some fun things that I'm going to have up every day this week. Okay. So for our sound practice this week, we're going to be just doing some reviews on some different sounds. The first one we're going to do is our U sound. It's a long U sound. That is sounds. It's an EW. I think long U is so hard because there's so many different ways to say it. So ready? Let's go ahead and get our sounds ready. G. B. Make a bed if you need to. Ink. N. Z. Ch. Kt. Oi. Aw. St. Ang. Oi. Aw. Grr. Thur. Bull. Ulk. O. Mp. Outstanding job. Let's get our hand ready. Ready? Remember, every Post-it note is one tap. The reason why we do this is because we want our brain thinking about the sounds as chunks, even if they're not real words, because it helps our brains break them apart. Ready? Whoa, oh, oop, that one went away fast. Whoa, oh, whoa. This kind of whoa is like, oh, woe is me, like things are so rough. Whoa, a, way, that is a word. Whoa, ing, wing, that is a word. Z, ing, zing, not a word. Z, ank, zank, not a word. Ooh, this is an open syllable. So what is that A? It's the long vowel. Here we go. Z, a, zay, not a word. Ooh, now look at it. Closes it up. So it's going to go back to that short sound. Z, asp, zasp, not a word. Z, ask, zask, not a word. Z-ask, zask, not a word. V-ask, vask, not a word. Sl-ask, slask, not a word. Oh, we started off with so many words and now they're just getting crazy. Sl-osk, slosk, not a word. Slowed, slowed, not a word. Crowed, crowed, not a word. Crowd, crowd. Ooh, crowd is a word, but guess what, guys? It'd be the O-W spelling. Stroud, not a word. Cloud, that is a word. Claude, not a word. Cleed, not a word. Cleetle, not a word. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Cleed, that's a one-syllable word. You know what I just realized? Tell me you're still cool, Mrs. Howell. The TLE would be its own syllable. Oh, so this would be cleetle. Be a two-syllable word. TLE, that LE is always its own syllable. So then, if this is its own syllable, this would make this a long I. Clytle. Definitely not a word. Clige. Like bridge. Clige. Oh, that would be idge. It would be idge. Clige. Oh, see, guys, that's why sometimes I even have to go through the rules in my head. Okay. So we're going to break that one down. Okay, so let's break down 2 words today. What's our first thing? What do we look for? We look for that vowel. Oh, look at here. I see an A next to an R. So that makes that a what? A bossy R. And we talked about that consonant LE, how we're going to keep those together. Remember how we just had that? So it's going to be its own syllable right there. Okay, so if that's its own syllable, I know I got to put the syllable line right before that. So here we go. Ready? Sparkle. Sparkle. Sparkle, something that's really shiny. Okay, what do I have to find first? Find my vowels. Here's a vowel, E, and here's a vowel. Oh, look at, I see an A next to a Y. What is that? That is a vowel team. It's going to make the long A sound. Okay, so usually first step I want to do is break it up after that first vowel. So if I do that, this E is open. So it's going to make the E sound. So ready? Relay. Relay. A relay race is when you go one person after another. Or if you relay a message, it means you give somebody a message. Okay, so new word wall words. These are your last first grade word wall words. Oh, can you believe it? And I am shocked how many red words there are this week. So our first blue word is should. Remember that O-U-L-D is one of those word families like could, would, should. And so that's why we keep the O-U-L-D together and the S-H. Our other red words this week are warm. It should say warm. Today. It should say today. World. This should say world. I can't even say that. And this one is years. So we have 4 red words. I would love for you guys. You guys were so creative last week and the week before. Go ahead and build your word wall words any way you want to. And even when you're going on your nature walk today, you might be able to find some ways to do that. So today we are focusing on, actually this week we're focusing on the season of winter. It's the last week that our MyView book is going to be focusing on winter. The nice thing about this, guys, is that guess what? Next year when you start 2nd grade, you guys will be right on track because we got through our entire MyView series. So that means your 2nd grade teachers can count on you to be leaders next year, that you have all your work done for that. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about migration today. And this story, along with another story we're going to read, and oh, nope, sorry, I picked a different story. I forgot about that. So migration and how animals change in the winter. So I need you to get your reading finger ready. You guys all know you are 2nd grade ready readers, so let's get going. Ready? You need to pause this or read with me. I am counting on you to do your part right now. Here we go. Animals in winter. Migrate. Some animals move to a warm place. Monarch butterflies fly from Canada to Mexico each winter. That is about 3,000 miles. So this is the path. This is a picture that's going to show us the migration pattern of the butterflies and how they go to Mexico. Hibernate. Certain animals hibernate or sleep through winter. This painted turtle will bury itself in mud and stay there all winter. So this is called a painted turtle. Change. Some animals' bodies change to survive through the winter. American bison grow thick fur for warmth. So what do living things do in the winter? They definitely change or go they change to make sure that they're more prepared for the cold winter, or they're going to move to a warmer place. So with someone in your house, talk about which animal in the winter is most interesting for you. If you think that painted turtle that hibernates, the monarch butterflies that migrate, or the American bison that changes its fur. So informational text is what we're going to focus on our genre this week. So informational texts have words and pictures that show details and teach you information. The author's purpose would be to teach you something. So let's go ahead and get ready. Ready? This is our spotlight on a genre. Our genre is informational text. An informational text often uses graphics or pictures to add details to show information in a visual way. So it's going to give you a lot of details in that picture. And it's usually going to use real pictures. Here's a picture right here that says squirrels gather food to prepare for winter. Then when you're being a fluent reader, it means you're not going to read like a robot. Fluent readers read with accuracy, which means you're close to reading it correctly. That means they read every word without mistakes. It takes practice to read accurately. After you read this week's text, practice reading accurately with someone in your house. And you guys build that fluency when we read the same story day after day so that we can learn how to read those better. Okay, so today our main story is called Jane's Sunflower. And this is a text that we're going to talk about things that we keep track of in order of an events. And this is an informational text. Something that happens is an event. You can keep track of events when you read. Knowing the order of events in a story can help you understand it better. When you read, you can notice that events that happen first, next, and last. So we're going to read this story called Jane's Sunflowers. Oh, you know what I noticed? This is not an informational text. This is a narrative text that has, it's about real, true information. So it's a realistic narrative. So we want to know what happens first in the passage, next, and last. And you guys were experts at this with your procedural writing last week. Okay, so here you go. Let's go ahead and read it. I need your best reading voice, please. Jane's Sunflowers. Jane loves sunflowers. She can grow them herself. First, there's that word. Jane finds a sunny place. Then she plants seeds in the ground. Next, she waters them. Last, tiny green plants start to grow. They grow taller, but big yellow flowers bloom. Now, Jane has many pretty flowers. So what happens first in the text? Well, let's go back and look at the text to find information and facts. So we want to find text evidence. So what happens first in the passage? So I see that word first. First, Jane finds a sunny place. So what happens first? First, Jane finds a sunny place. Okay, let's get our gestures ready. Okay, you're going to read that with me. Oops, I forgot to put my comma. Oops. Tell me you're still cool, Mrs. Tom. Okay, here we go. Ready? First, zoop. Jane. Oh, she's a proper noun. So first, zoop. Jane finds a sunny place. Okay, now I need to know what happens next. Let's go back to our text. We're going to find text evidence. Oh, look at, I found that word text. Next, she waters them. Next, she waters the flowers. Okay, get your gestures ready. We want our brains thinking about how we build those sentences. Ready? Next, zoop. She waters the flowers. Okay, and then last, let's see if we can find that transition word last, because that will help me. Let's see, can you go back to the text and find it? Oop, I found the word last. Last, tiny green plants start to grow. Last, tiny green plants start to grow. Okay, get those gestures. I know I can't see you, but I'm trusting you that you're doing your part. Ready? Big gestures. Last, zoop, tiny green plants start to grow. Thank you guys for helping me with that. Okay, so Go Noodle today. We are doing Kangaroo. And I'm going to do it with you guys. Okay, so you ready? Here we go.
Are we counting to 100 or what?
Yeah, it's a skip count.
We have to hurry, because I have to meet my grandma. No problem. We're skip counting, starting with 2s.
Everybody help.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's count higher, higher, higher. Let's count higher, higher, higher. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Let's count higher, higher, higher. Let's count higher, higher, higher. 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Let's count higher, higher, higher. Let's count higher,
Can't hear you.
higher. Great job counting by 2s.
Yeah,
now it's time to count by 5s.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's count higher, higher, higher. Let's count higher, higher, higher. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 30, 35, 40, 40, 50. Let's count higher, higher, higher. Let's count higher, higher, higher. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Let's count higher, higher, higher. Let's count higher, higher, higher.
Whoa, counting
Come on,
by
guys,
5
you can do it even
cool.
louder.
Yeah! Let's kick it up a notch and count by 10s.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's count higher, higher, higher. Let's count higher, higher, higher. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's count higher, higher, higher. Let's count higher, higher, higher.
We did it! We counted to 100! Yeah! And just in time. Grandma!
Great job, guys. I hope you got a lot of good movement out of that. Oh, he said that was his banana peel. He's trying to trip us. Okay, so when we were in class, we worked for time to the hour, and we did a very, 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 very small amount of time to the half hour. So I wanted to show you guys an analog clock. Can you guys say that? Analog. Analog clocks are the when the hands are on the clock. I'm sure you don't see analog clocks very much. Sometimes they're on a watch. You might have a clock in your house that shows analog clock, but most of the clocks show digital time. So we're going to work a little bit on time to the half hour. So I need you guys to really pay attention to this. Now, something that's really interesting is that this big hand, do you see the yellow hand? When this moves around, it counts the minutes. It's the longer hand. And whenever we touch one number, it counts 5 minutes. Isn't that silly? It counts one number every time it counts. 5 minutes every time, because they have these little tick marks. See, it says 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So when you see that clock move all the way around to that 6 again, that is time to the half hour. It means 30 minutes or half the clock has gone by. It takes 5 minutes to move from number to number. And when the big hand is touching the 6, that means you've gone 30 minutes or a half hour. So here's the really tricky part. People can usually figure out the 30 minutes, no problem. This little hand, people get confused if it's the 2:30 or the 3:30. So Mrs. Howell's going to tell you something. Are you ready? It's always what you went past. Can you guys say that? Mirror with word. It's always what you went past. So if this arrow went past 2, it'd be 2:30. Has that arrow gone past 3 o'clock yet? No, it hasn't. Okay, so I know this would be a lot easier, guys, if you had a clock in front of you. So I am trusting you that you're going to pay really close attention. And this week, we're just going to do our best to figure out ways to learn time to the half hour. Okay, so tell me, yell at your computer. What number did this little hand go past? It went past the 7, and the big hand's gone to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is 7:30. Let's go ahead and look at this one. What number has my hour hand gone past? Yell it out. It's gone past the 1. My big hand, let's see, is gone straight down. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So my big hand's gone down, so it's 30, and it's gone past the 1. So this is 1:30. Did you get it right? So let's go ahead and look here now. Okay, I know that this is 30 because it's pointing down at the 6, but I had to figure out where my hour hand has gone. Has it gone past the 1 yet? Nope. Has it gone past the 12? Yep. Oops. There we go. 12:30, and that's how you would say this. It would say 12:30. Okay, let's look at this one. We know it's 30 because the minute hand's pointing down at the 6. What number did I go past? Think about it, guys. When we had those clocks, zoom up, I just went past what number? Went past the 3. So this clock is showing 3:30. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this clock is wrong. So we're not going to do that. Do you know why this one's wrong? The hour hand is pointing at the 6 and it's pointing at the 30. So guess what, guys? This one's wrong because it should say, I think they're trying to say 6:30. So we're going to put a big X through that. Huh. Oh, no. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, we know it's 30. Let's go ahead and look. Tell me when I go past my number. Okay, look where that arrow is. I got to figure out when I went past. Ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you're right. I just went past the 10. Have I gone past the 11 yet? Nope. So this would be 10:30. Last ones we need to do, guys. Okay. Let's look at that hour hand. You tell me when I gone past my time. Ready? 12, 1, 2. Oh, you're right. It's 2 o'clock. I haven't hit the 3 yet, so I can't count that one. So it's 2. And then they need me to put my minute hand. So let's see where my big hand's pointing. Ready? Let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this clock is showing 2:30. Let's look at this one. Let's look at our hour hand first. You got hour hand's that little hand. Let's go ahead and look. You tell me when I've gone past the number, and then I have the arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, you're right. It is 11. Okay, now we go to our big hand. That's our minute hand. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 11:30. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, and oh, look at that. I skipped our writing today. So, I'm going to ask you guys to do something that might sound kind of strange, but you guys have experienced something that's really unique and different. You guys, when you grow older and you have your own kids, they're going to ask you, Mom, Dad, what was it like during the COVID-19 stay-at-homes? Because they probably will never experience something like this. And you guys have been doing this for about just over 2 months. So what I'd like you to do today, this week, is we're going to make a COVID-19 journal of kind of like just some of the things that were important to you during this time so that you can keep it and just kind of remember some of the things, because there were some things that weren't great about this, but there were also some things that were kind of good memories. So Monday, we're going to talk about why, while I stayed home, my family did blah, blah, blah. Okay. Tuesday, we're going to talk about is while I stayed home, my favorite movies or shows were. Wednesday is an optional because that is your catch-up day, but I would love for you to add a journal entry. While I stayed home, I did for fun. Thursdays is while I stayed home, my favorite foods were. And while I stayed home, the hardest thing was. Okay, so I'm going to do my journal today and just talk a little bit about my family and what my experience was. So in my journal, I would write the date. So today is 5-18-20, just like I was doing my normal journal. And I put a story starter, but you can put something different. So while I stay home, my family, so let's see, I'm talking about my personal family. While I stayed home, my family watched a lot of movies. We tried to watch a new one. Actually, it was a new or favorite one every other night. That was a lot of movies, guys. Also, my family and I rode our bikes and explored our neighborhood a lot. So even though I have one story starter, I put kind of a lot of detail in there. What do you think my picture would be about? Because I want to see your amazing artwork. You're definitely going to want to I'm going to draw my family doing bike rides or one of our favorite movies that we watched. Try to get it as detailed as you can, guys, because this is going to be something special that you get to keep. Okay? So guess what, guys? That's it for today. I wanted to point out to you guys that I sent this to your families yesterday. Normally, I put together a little yearbook, and the last day of school, we get to sign them and everything, and I can't do that for you guys. So I was trying to think of the best way. And so what I need you to do is I'll put this on Google Classroom, but I need you to go in here. Now, I had 4 friends. Dana, I got yours, but I had 4 friends that were super on top of it. Thank you. And they wrote, my favorite part of first grade was Lexia level parties, lunch because there was pizza and ice cream Fridays, all the things I learned. If you were one of those 3 people, besides Dana, that wrote that, can you just email me, because I didn't think to put the name, and now I've added that. So you guys need to write, and your parents can type this for you. What is the one thing you'll miss about first grade? Now, I know you're going to miss me, guys, and I love that a couple of you guys wrote that already. But think about some other things. If you want to write 2 things, you can write that. Or if that's what you want to write, that's fine with me. And then I also need to know what your favorite part of first grade. Was it Logic Game Fridays? Was it reading centers? Was it recess with your friends? Anything you want to say. Okay, I do need these by Wednesday, so please make sure you get those, because I want to make sure you get in the yearbook for our last party, okay? So what you need to do today with the video or now, start your COVID-19 journal. Also write your word well words in your own way. Rest of the day, you're going to do 15 minutes of Lexia or Splash Learn. Listen to Mrs. Hall's read aloud. This week I'm actually going to be reading Owl at Home. 5 chapters, and I'm going to be reading it. It's a level J book, so you guys can check it out from the library when you are able to check out from your local library. Check out Music Monday on Quaver. Join me at 1 o'clock. Remember, I'm doing a Google Meet every day this week, guys. Make sure you fill out your Google form for Monday. Fill out your yearbook questions and try to get a few points on your special calendar. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. I will see you today at 1 o'clock, hopefully. I miss you so very much. I had so much fun at the cookie party. Thank you so much for all my beautiful pictures and drawings. And oh, my office has never looked so nice and just amazing. So thank you guys for making me feel so incredibly special with all your drawings and everything. They mean so much to me. So I miss you guys. I love you, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.